Omizi Rakai for this OnlyFans trap. Look, okay, I don't know what this is. Omizi just posted it. And you know, we fuck with Omizi videos. What Rakai got going on? I don't know. Let's see what happened and how he folded. How he folded. Let's watch.
Really think that you should, like, and it's not even on a weird.
Why he dressed up as a Ninja Turtle?
Find what really makes you want a girl and find a
that's
girl.
Piper, man.
You got always. Hey! I know what's best for you. I know what's best for you, gang. It's not her.
Rakai is such an interesting character.
Listen, this is Rakai, bro.
Okay, chill, gang.
Oh, Ray in the United States. I thought Ray got deported. I also don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't be watching these niggas.
They're OnlyFans. You know how many niggas bust her game? Look, can't touch. A woman's body is supposed to be sacred. So if everybody.
Wait, Rakai like 15, no? So how old is this little girl? I'm assuming around the same age, underage. And I hope she is, because I hope you're not over 18 messing with a little boy. And then I also hope you're not under 18 on OnlyFans. She's 18. He's 17. Oh. Well, I thought he was like 15 or something.
You already seen it. What's left for you? You think your girl bad, but another nigga seen her titties. It's like, I want to be the only one to see them titties. How everybody seen them titties? No. These hoes evolve when that at. Gang, I'm telling you, gang. It always start off, oh yeah, she's only just getting her money. Next thing you know, all I want you to do, gang, is be real with yourself.
One thing about YouTube, TikTok, Twitch content creation that most people don't talk about is that these content creators have a direct through line to a young audience. These are gonna be your next doctors, your next lawyers, your next teachers, your next crash outs, but the youth nonetheless. And many of people actually know this. That's why they can't wait to sink their vampiric teeth into these young content creators to make sure they get to a young, unexpected audience. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for the unemployed community. And as it stays cold outside, we've got to keep warm somehow, and we can use your subscriptions. Now, back into the video. Streamer Rakai is reportedly dating Piper Raquel, a newly turned, and in the community they call it barely legal OF content creator. And I can already see people at their keyboards ready to type nasty and dirty comments about Piper Raquel, Rakai, their parent, all this other stuff like that. But please, these are two children as far as I'm concerned. And
I know, that's what I'm thinking. They're both kids to me. At my age, they're both kids, so I'm not finna give my opinions on the OnlyFans creator and the Rakai period in general.
With that also being said, and I'm about to get to in a second, Piper Raquel herself was kind of, you know, hairbrushed, combed, shampooed into this environment herself.
What made you think about going on OnlyFans?
I believe it.
Once I did turn 18, I was like, where do I want my life to go? What if I become an actor, a singer? But then I kind of thought about it. I was like, I don't think that that's for me. I'm never gonna have a good reputation. I'm never going to have a clean slate. I don't really want a clean slate.
Does it trouble you that a lot of your fans are older men?
I mean, it's not, I don't really think about it that much. I don't think about it like that.
Your OnlyFans has no nudity.
I mean, no, not yet, at least. I'm not shutting that door because I'm very comfortable with who I am, but nothing yet. I just started. It's literally only been a month. I love to show my body, and I show my body on Instagram. If I show that much on Instagram, I'm obviously doing more on OnlyFans.
But you do personalized services, like chatting with people.
Of course, it's successful people, it's lonely people. I don't care who they are, but I care for them as an individual, and I want to make them more happy. If that's what they want. If they want.
But she's 18. She's a baby. She's a kid. At 18, I could have told y'all. I mean, I wasn't doing OnlyFans, but I could have swore up and down when I was 18 that I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm grown, and I'm smart because I'm 18, and it's just like. I mean, obviously everybody got a different pipeline. I mean, a different storyline, but you know what I'm saying? Like every 18-year-old think they just know it all and grown and know what's right and what's wrong and what they know what the, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's being mean to them, sure. I don't care.
Piper Raquel's story is well documented on the internet. There are people who have gone on long and extensive retellings of her dark history. Hell, we've even covered it a little bit on this channel. But just to give a sense of who she is for the sake of this story, she was a young girl who grew up on the pageant scene, placed there by her mother as early as her toddler ages. From there, she transitioned into a Musical.ly career, which I didn't even know was an actual career. This is TikTok before TikTok. And this landed her on a show called The Dance Twins. This would launch her social media career into more success and fame on YouTube and TikTok, which provided Tiffany and Piper with a lot of different collabs. Now, this is where it turns nasty because people acknowledge the fact that Piper would be seen in more and more risque clothing as she aged into her teenage years and was seen with some very, very notable people for a different type of lifestyle. Before her 18th birthday, Piper Raquel was seen at the Bop House, a house created for OnlyFans content creators to get together and collaborate. What that means, I do not know. And there are some other heavy allegations laid against Piper Raquel's mom, as she was seen as like a momager for some other content creators. And they said that she did some nasty stuff. I suggest you watch the full documentary on Netflix or watch any of the longer, more extensive videos on YouTube. But now, as an 18-year-old,
no shade, but I mean, I don't care.
That is,
it's just another, you know what I'm saying? New day, new bitch, same story. We seen it a million times over and over again, even before OnlyFans, technically.
Been brought up in this lifestyle of being, you know, combed hair, brushed teeth.
And that's not good. I'm not saying that's something we should just ignore or whatever, but I was just responding to him saying, oh, if you want to go watch it on Netflix or more videos about her specifically. And I don't.
Seemingly doing the same thing that guidance counselors used to tell me that bullies did. You know, the old phrase, bullies were bullied in the past. After debuting her OF at the ripe young age of 18 and seeing shit ton of men support her and flood her, I think she made $1 million a month. She crazily did a collaboration with Rakai. And this is some twerk music. I'ma play some twerk music. This might be young boy, which is kind of crazy. She gonna call me baby boo. She gonna call me baby.
I need it, Chad. I need it. I want it. I need it. I need it.
Back up.
She smell mad good. She look mad good. Like, just fucking perfection, nigga. Perfection, nigga. Yo, Chad. How am I doing? I'm doing good, right? I'm doing good, right?
Back up, little boy.
Good, right? Good or bad?
Back up.
This is crazy. Now, not to FD signifier us out, and I mean that with all due respect. We've had conversations time and time again about the adultification of Rakai as far as his career in streaming goes. Since him moving down to Atlanta and linking up with a lot of other streamers and content creators, he has been put in situations where grown men and grown women have put him in sexual, you know, places and spaces time and time again. And we've seen this happen with other young black boys who step into the entertainment industry, like Little RT comes to note. I used to cringe so hard when I saw him in those white wall 20v1 videos, but this to me is another level. Grown women are lusting after Rakai. Now, it's quite clear to me the reason why these people would be doing these things simply because they want to use Rakai as some sort of, you know, springboard for their career, whether it be an OF, content creation, streaming, hair, clothes, makeup, fashion, whatever it is, they see him as the method. And that has been the chief complaint of everyone when it comes to Piper Raquel. Friends have warned him about her and her dealings with him.
Bro, no, bro, but because it's no cool, bro, because you have a girlfriend, you have OnlyFans, she don't have respect for you, bro. You have a girlfriend, she have OnlyFans. Internet.
Oh, where's Tulsa? I haven't seen a Tulsa clip in so long.
Every boy's looking OnlyFans. She don't have respect for you. She don't like you. She like you money, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. She have OnlyFans, but stop it for you. Yeah. Oh, she love you, but she for you. You and together. She have OnlyFans, but she no stop. She no love you, bro. Yeah, bro. She like you money, but she don't love you.
Now, while these gentlemen are more concerned with who she's shown her body to, who's, you know, busted to her before, that's the least of my concerns, to be quite honest with you. I'm not cock it watching, not saying that they are. That was crazy. What I am more worried about is Rakai being taken advantage of and not understanding because he's young, still immature. He has a young, lustful mind with hormones running around unchecked, probably being satisfied by anybody and everybody who's willing and able. You know, people are only throwing themselves at this
Well,
young
let me
man. He has a
finish
lot
it.
of
Let him
money and
finish his
opportunity,
thought.
and he's next to a bunch of people. And then also, for and most important, him being taken advantage of because of the audience that he has. And I'll get back to that in a second. Now, for what it's worth, and I'm gonna take a little bit of hater out of my speech when I say this, Piper Raquel is playing the actual game. She might actually have feelings for Rakai. I don't know.
I just think, unfortunately for Rakai, regardless, that's what he's gonna get. Like, regardless, like that's just the cards he is dealt, and he gonna have to live and learn, and it's his life. And I just, hopefully, you know, good people in his life, his mother, his father, I don't know, the people in his life just guide him correctly through the, you know, money and power and fame that he has. But like, I think like it's even bad when you see grown people, you know, make it and come into a large sum of money and, you know, get a lot of clout or whatever. It's bad with them even like dissecting like what's real and what's fake, who's really just like, you know, trying to get opportunity. So it is obviously going to be 50 million times harder for a fucking hormonal teenager who's like, you know what I'm saying? Like going, you know what I'm saying? Bodies change. I'm going through changes. So he's going to just figure that out, unfortunately. But you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he just, I don't even want to say that. Hopefully he just stays safe and clean, and you know what I'm saying? And that's all that matters. If he fucked the OnlyFans girl and it don't work out, like, oh well. Like, hopefully it's just safe and fun.
I've seen a bunch of clips and things that have alluded to them being in a relationship as told by internet standards.
Stop, wait a minute. The way you move that butt, you don't get my heart.
Thank goodness.
Spray a little extra. Huh? A little extra.
Yeah, one more time. Back of the throat.
Yeah. Huh?
What? A girl can't have a hickey? Like, why are we making such a big fucking deal about this shit? I'm just fucking with you guys. Rakai's not here, unfortunately. I wish. Yeah, guys. I actually got bit by a horse.
She's done streams with him. She does little TikTok dances, stuff that you would expect a bopper to do when they get together. Hell, I've even seen her get an ankle tattoo of his name. I'm pretty sure it was fake, but that's crazy. The thing that I'm most worried about is that since we know that Rakai has access to this
And no babies. Just don't have no babies, Rakai. Stay safe, clean, and have no babies. And stay legal. Only do legal things. If that's it, like, I mean, do what you do.
Impressionable young audience that will mature into a certain age, a demographic, or type of person that consumes Piper Raquel's sort of content. That we do know content creators, you know, poachers, outside forces will set up shop right outside that gate, waiting for a Rakai to let them in. No different than the older men sat outside and waited for Piper Raquel to turn 18. Remember when I said bullies get bullied or have been bullied in the past? That's why they continue to bully today. Well, similar thing with Piper Raquel. Since she was, you know, roomed at an early age, it seems that she may be rooming Rakai for something a little bit different, a little bit more insidious. She's trying to get his audience to trickle into her content as a direct funnel, so she will have a forever pipeline of people to
and same
pay
thing
her
for the
dollars
girl,
and cents.
by the
No
way.
different than what they.
I know we were talking about Rakai, but same thing for you, girl. This is the path you want. Stay safe, stay clean, no babies, and stay legal. Okay. Only time and age and wisdom will tell. And I know young people hate hearing that. I hate hearing that. I still hate hearing that at my grown age. I'll be like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But really only time, age, and wisdom will tell.
Allege her mother to have done.
Common sense also goes a long way.
In the past. One of the reasons why I say that is because I look at some of these clips of Rakai, and clearly they were Rakai clips. Clips that people know, Piper knows, and her team knows will go viral because they have gone viral already. And I am now seeing a place over the top of his tag, her tag, you know, her social medias. We've seen the same styling before in a different type of font when Camila Aruji and her brother were going around acting as if they were doing childlike content, only to funnel people into the OF pipeline. And then similarly, how I feel Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit use content creators like Sneeko and Aiden Ross to get to their unexpected young audience. These people know exactly what they're doing. They know that once they pull the wool over the eyes of the already mid to late 20-something-year-olds, that they can't milk them for any more cash once they've seen behind the curtain. So they need a steady funnel of people coming in the door, and that's why they go and attach themselves to these young content creators and streamers. Crazy thing is to say, I don't really blame Piper Raquel, and of course I don't blame Rakai in this situation. I more so blame the system that created something like this. This is a clever way for an OnlyFans OnlyFans model to basically be a wolf in sheep's clothing and go underneath the radar and, you know, pop up into some young man's algorithm. I hate to see it. It's dirty. It's disgusting. It's happened before, and it's something that won't change unless we put some hard stop lines in these things. Content creators and streamers need to understand that they are the new lick. They are the new method. Trust me, as somebody who's been around the block, I've seen it happen many of times. So many people have launched their businesses off the backs of content creators, whether it be the personal chefs, whether it be the photographers, whether it be the videographers, whether it be other content creators. I've seen so many people sneak their way in, texting my phone, texting Waleed's phone, texting other people's phone. Hey man, if you need some help with an AMP shoot, we've seen it before. This is just the worst version of that thing. And I hope that people can recognize it for what it is and talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, good thoughts, good thoughts. I just think that, yeah, it's unfortunate. But then again, the worst, it's not going to change until the youth changes the narrative, even though it's led by older people. But until the youth changes the narrative, it's just going to be like that. Because the fact that she's a straight 18 and already on OnlyFans, or Kai does the type of content he does, it's because, you know what I'm saying, that's what will get them to different heights, you know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate, but as long, like I said, when they say stay clean, and you know, I'm not nobody's parent, so I can't tell y'all what to do. I will say though, like, I seen this coming. Like, not I didn't see this coming, but like this specifically. But like when Bad Baby dropped that she turned 18 and she had made X amount of money and she went crazy, I said, oh yeah, we're about to see some crazy turns with what. It's no more schooling. It's no more like different paths in life. Like there's people finna start going there. And I mean, another example. W video, Meezy, W video.